Guys, and this is me back with another scary story. Here we go. Not that long ago, in this old familiar white house, there was this little girl that would always look out the window and see someone watching back at her. One day, she finally told her mom and her dad that somebody was watching her, and they were looking at her through her window. The parents didn't believe her. At night, every time she would go to bed, she would look at her window, and a dude was just standing there watching her. Then all of a sudden, they hear a knock at the door, and the parents go downstairs, and no one's there. So they open up the door and they both walk outside. They don't see nobody. They search the whole house and nobody was there. So they both go back inside, locking the door. Don't know what that noise was, so they went back upstairs to lay down. And they left their door open so they could see if their daughter gets up to go downstairs. And all of a sudden, they see this shadow that walked past their door. So they figured it was their daughter. The mother went downstairs to see what she was doing up so late. Well, whenever she got downstairs, nobody was even there. The mother was freaking out by this point. She didn't know what to do. So she goes back upstairs and tells her husband she's seen a shadow, but nobody was there whenever she went downstairs. And all of a sudden, they hear glass falling. So they don't know at this point what to do. By this time, they look out their window and they see this figure just standing there watching them. And they didn't know who it was, but they knew that their daughter was telling the truth the first time. They should have believed her, but they didn't. So the mom turns back around to see this tall, steady, creepy man with this big smile on his face just watching her. The mom screams and falls out of her bed, and her husband looks and nobody's there. Her husband gets up to go check out what that thing was that the mother said she saw. All of a sudden, the door closes and the man gets taken. And then the woman tries crawling to the door, but she hears her window creaking open. You can hear it creaking open. And then she hears it shut back. And by this time, she just so happened to look behind her to see a man standing there watching her. She screamed and started crawling back, but it wasn't no use. And by that time, the man had done grabbed her by her hair and pulled her out the door bedroom, all the way downstairs, and slit her throat wide open. Then the daughter gets up, go see what that was, and she don't see nothing. She was looking for her parents, and they're not there in their room where they should be. So she goes downstairs looking for them. And this is what she sees standing there.
Hell no, guys. You can't scare me. I've never been scared in my life.
I don't believe it. Not once.
Believe it. Never been scared.
Oh yeah? What if I were to do something like this?
There's the face that she sees looking at her parents. Right there. That girl and ran back all the way upstairs. As she got up there, she didn't know what to do. She ran in her room and locked her door. And she heard a knocking sound at her window. So she looks at her window, and there's this tall man just standing there watching her. She freaks out and she runs underneath her bed. But it's no use, cause the guy that was watching her was already in there. It was like a ghost was in there. Cause the man that was watching her was
About
this is how she described this man to